Hello and welcome to Krasnoyarsk, Russia. It's been a real winter week here in Siberia, but the warm people of the region have made this an event to enjoy and remember for years to come. I speak, of course, about the World Junior Curling Championships 2020. We're on the last day of competition, which means we play for medals and a place in the history books. And history is certainly something that can repeat itself this morning as two of the world's most successful curling nations face off in the Crystal Ice Arena. Canada will play Switzerland in the men's final. We come to you live from the centre court in this fantastic venue. Let's meet the teams. For Canada at lead, Zachary Bilaka. Second, Braden Payette. Third, Jordan Peters. And again, Team Canada will be skipped by Jack Gauthier. For Team Switzerland this morning, at lead, Marcel Gertsch. Second, Felix Eberhardt. Skip and third, Marco Hösli. And throwing fourth stones for Switzerland, Yves Stocher. There's the round-robin standings. It was Scotland, Canada, Germany and Switzerland to make it through as the top four. We see Sweden and Russia. They will keep their spot in the World Junior A group for next season. For USA, New Zealand, Italy and Norway, they're going to have to make the long way down to the qualifying event for next year. So those are the playoff brackets. We did see Switzerland beat Scotland and Canada beat Germany yesterday in the semi-final. So putting themselves into the gold medal game, it is Scotland and Germany to play for bronze. I'm Sander Olvag, joined by Olympic champion Rona Howie this morning. And, well, here we go. It's okay to be excited.
Absolutely, it's finals day.
These teams did play, of course, in the round robin. That was on day 2 of the competition. Canada won, but it was a close contest.
Find your room a couple more times, Josh.
Teams having had their pre-game practice ready to rumble. Canada to play the red stone, Switzerland the yellow. Is this where players are nervous, or are they just ready to get started?
Raring to get going. They just want to play. That's nothing worse than hanging about.
Is it possible to be too fired up coming into a game like this?
No, I don't think so. It's not. Many times in your life you'll get the opportunity to play a World Championship final.
So here we go. Gold medal game. Marcel Gertsch, lead for Switzerland. He has the honor of getting this game started. And they are coming into the rings. So let's see. Does Canada want to keep this simple? Or do they put up the corner guard? I think we have our answer. As so often in the bigger games, teams just looking to keep it a bit simple to begin with. Zachary Bilaka, lead for Canada.
Hard win. Hard win. Okay, good sweep, bud.
From Winnipeg. Of course, a morning game here in Siberia. Works well for the people home in the Peg. Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's just 8 p.m. in the evening there, so we say hello to you watching from there.
They'll be sitting with their popcorn, ready for a game of excitement and nervous energy.
Well, 3 a.m. in the morning in Switzerland. It's a little bit different, but I'll say hello to you as well and
Jordan, go ahead.
Say thank you for staying up.
Go ahead. Good.
Or for setting your alarm and getting up early.
Good throw.
Taking a look at the rules of play. It's a 5-stone free guard zone. Neither team taking advantage of that in the first end. We play 8 ends minimum. Game is scheduled for 10. And if we're tied after 10 ends, we'll have an extra. And I don't think we'll mind that this morning. Thinking time, of course, is in play as well. The teams will actually get to bank a bit of clock in this first end, not having to think too much about the shots at hand. We do have a timeout available as well. As we take a look at Canada's second, Braden Payette.
Really hard, Jordan. Hard. Hard, Jordan. Okay.
Curls a bit on him, but
Just easy.
The play was good.
not a big problem. Our first close look at Felix Eberhardt.
12-8. 8-4.
4.
Linie ist gut.
Oh, easy.
10.
Marcel, kannst sicher da. Ja. Halt.
Gut.
Halt.
Drawing to the wing. Almost a bit surprised. You know, ever come up short there, you leave a corner guard for Canada. But of course, making no mistake here.
Green. I'm right.
In the pre-game practice today, they'll have been able to see what the ice is doing all the way across. Normally, they really focus on the path to the button for their draw shot. But because Hammer was predetermined by ranking, it means in this practice today, they've been able to see the weight right across, so they'll be quite confident they're drawing to the wing.
Really good.
Marco Hösli
Felix.
Felix.
coming in
You know.
midweek to skip the team. Had some early struggles, Switzerland, and the experience of Hösli has helped Switzerland into a final. Jordan Peters
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
just going to peel this out, don't want to leave a guard. Still no stones in play as we head in for a blank.
All of that. Yep.
I know, just
That's
like
the
one
most I've ever
sweep.
picked up in one.
Skipped Switzerland last year in
Immigrant, Immigrant
Liverpool,
Marcel.
Nova Scotia. At the World Juniors making it to the final,
Deep top.
just to lose to Canada.
In 8.
Ja, ist ziemlich genug.
Would
Drie
quite
te
like a bit of revenge here, perhaps, this morning. It was a team skip by Tyler Tardy
What'd you time that
last
at?
year, winning back-to-back
14-1.
titles, which means Canada, with a win here, would go 3 years in a row for the men.
Speed should be good.
Canada have played Switzerland
Nice. Take a look.
in 5 finals since the World Juniors start in 1975. And out of those 5 finals,
14-4.
Canada winning all 5.
All right.
Switzerland looking to make history,
Okay.
break a spell.
Great.
Yeah, an impressive record for Canada.
Sonny.
Take a look at Yves Stocher throwing 4th stones for Switzerland.
Easy.
If you go back in time to 1985, you'll find the very first Canada-Switzerland final. Bob Ursel rings a bell to curling fans out there. He took on Christian Sager. Of course, our main man for our stats this week.
Clean. Control. Clean.
Here's Jack Gauthier.
Back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Not, doesn't intend to become the first Canadian team to lose to Switzerland in a final, of course.
Good sweep.
I'm not really sure how much the players know about these facts, but
And all they'll be concerned about today is that they're in the final and they want to win for themselves. If history is made along the way, well and good.
just the head and stay for Stocher and Switzerland.
11. Warte. 11. Achtung. 11,5. Ja. Ja. 11,5. Ja. Good. Good. Good.
Covers the pin. Jack Gauthier already in the hack. Knows what's coming. Throw that bullet weight. Hit the yellow, roll out, blank the end. No problem here. No score in this first end of the gold medal game.
Kom nog meer op.
Schritte.
Past zo.
Maar het is vecht met een beetje langzamer. Ja, dat is echt wel.
Eer genoeg.
5, 6.
Eer genoeg, jongens. 6. 6. Goed. Linie is goed. Felix.
Ja. Goed.
It's actually cut nicely. So.
Ja.
Marcel Gertz will get us going again. This time in the second end, we see the trophy, the medals. So much sought after by the players.
Leap's nice.
Top 8. All you right now.
Top 4.
Top T.
T, sliding.
Go then. 14.
Back
Be
eight.
back 8. Make sure you're back 8.
Milaka
Easy. No,
is coming up a bit deep on this draw, but might as well go all the way back.
Yep.
Voor de 4.
Nog
Op de 4. No linie.
No
linie.
No lange.
Share heavy.
T.
Linie is goed, naar plaats.
Plaats go.
Wanting this top forfeit.
Ja.
Hard.
Very nice weight control. Great setup by the lead. Gerch.
Yep, really good stone positioning. Control on top of that 4 foot.
Weight's nice. Yeah.
Top 8.
We've seen a few great battles at lead this week.
Bit of room.
And certainly the case again this morning.
Always Braden.
Top 8. Weight's perfect.
Gotta make sure you're higher than this yellow, guys. Weight was perfect.
First line of attack, first line of defense for the teams. Pilaka, Gerch, looking to
It's game speed.
get their team off to a good start every end. It is Gerch to get the better of the 2 in this end.
Canada just not getting the curl. Hangs out, allows chance now to hit and roll in behind.
Luckily.
Just rolls too far.
To show normal. Okay. Basically just playing for a redirect. Norm.
You ever hate a hair less? Good, Norm.
Whoa.
Braden Payette
Jack.
Close.
looking
Hard
for
Jack.
a redirect, just a really
Gotta go,
thin
Mike, gotta
double
go,
here,
gotta go,
coming
gotta
off
go.
the wide yellow. Does
Real
enough
good.
to push it to the back 8. Shooter rolls out the open.
Achtung! Ja, tiep! Wow, wow! Tiep! Wow, wow, yep, wow!
Doesn't lift the double, jams on the back. That does hold the shooter.
Run your curls, you make that. Good control.
I don't hate control.
Okay.
If you like good, I'm fine with it.
No. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard, Jack.
Gotta go. Really hard. No roll. No roll. Okay, not bad.
Zwischen. Med dig spiller.
Ja, skal vi se, ja.
Hvad skal du fortsætte for en?
Måste fortsätta. Roller kör okej, eller?
Ja.
It just rolls a bit far, but it is another counter in for Canada when they've got the hammer.
Whoa, whoa.
Wow, wow! Marcel,
Godt selv.
hard!
Just going to roll out. Hersley maybe just hangs on.
Maybe a hair quicker than last time? Yeah. Game speed. Easy, easy, easy. Room right now. Line only.
Yeah, it looks hot.
Can be so key to find draw weight early on.
Back 4.
No. You're
Pretty
through the
big.
hole right now.
Looking just a tad
Right
heavy
to it.
from Jordan Peters.
It's gotta just die. Sit.
Ice has been so quick this week.
Okay.
And really, the best teams have been able to utilize their sweepers on all their shots, like normal, but with the quick ice surface, you tend to get even more from your sweepers than normal.
And the sweepers love just being able to take a stone the whole way and control it on keen ice. Nothing worse than having to stand back and watch a heavy draw come down the ice. They can't influence it at all.
Canada just lying the 1 and the back 8.
Plats!
Vinner 4! Vinner!
Full
Like
plats!
Switzerland looking to put this top 4, but certainly
Come
plan
back
B
in.
here was to come all the way to the back stones.
Ja, stroef.
That is looking a bit pacey from Hösli.
Is goed. Okay.
Enough for shot stone. So just a battle for
Either turn.
draw weight at the moment.
Probably same way.
I think so.
Sounds like back 12.
Yeah, back line. It's better. I like that.
Line's nice.
Still good.
Weight's nice.
Careful.
Top 4. T.
Gotta curl a bit.
Tracking right now. Zach's
Gotta curl.
Braden's wrong.
Weight's there.
Yeah, weight's there.
14-7. Should be here.
Back 4. T.
No,
T.
no, no. Off.
T.
Off.
Back T. Back
Off.
T.
Off. Okay, good.
Good.
Freeze.
Taking a look at coach
Die
for
Bouncer. Ja, ja.
Switzerland, Roger
Inside,
Schmidt.
aber
Ja, is goed.
Certainly has
50 geschud.
niet slecht.
some coaching experience.
Ja. Spare 4! Linje! Spare 4! Linje vroeg!
Linie!
Hard! Ja, ja!
Oh!
Kom hard!
Ja!
Hard! Pieter! Hard! Yep,
Working
yep,
as
yep,
hard
yep,
for a
yep.
line, starting to over curl. But sneaks in behind the guard.
Good. Corner freeze on that. And then you'll have to do something. You might have a tap or two.
Yeah, so if we play the run and we just open it up, what does he do? Probably has to replace it, right?
What?
If we play the run, I mean, because even if I just wick this into here.
Here is
Or
John
feel
Lund,
it.
coach for Canada.
Yeah, just ripping?
Against it. Because that jams, hey?
Yeah, all day. He's got to guard it.
Yeah. I like it.
We could even try the rip, too.
I was gonna say, you can
even if we
make
get the 8, it goes right to here anyway. He's
Yeah, I was
still
gonna say,
got
you
to
can
guard
make it really good.
I would hate that.
You like the run?
Do straight peeling or run?
I almost
I
think
don't mind
straight
trying to
ripping's
run if we
better.
straight rip, we straight rip. Because if you touch anything, I don't
No,
think
let's
we
play the out just in case.
Just ripping, right?
Just the 2 games in the arena.
I like this. I think
This
he's got to
morning.
replace the guard anyway.
Are you straight ripping or are you going to try
I
and
think
catch
straight
it?
rip. If it curls, but straight rip.
It's easy for the coaches to actually hear
Yeah,
what
I
the
like straight ripping because then,
players are
I
talking
mean,
about.
if we touch anything, it can make his angles better.
I agree. Yeah, I think he's got to guard it. If he wants to play the one in the house, it's never going anywhere. So.
Yeah. Straight feel.
Yep. Clean.
Did look at the corner freeze.
I can get to nose for 2 as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Die sitter i er, ja. Die kan jeg ha.
It's good.
Skvett.
Nicht, dass er noch den roten
Gibt er
drauf
ein bisschen
gehabt. Ein bisschen mehr, ja.
Peels the guard. Switzerland will replace it.
Das Fünfi.
Ja.
Der Gelb abdecken. Also der Gelb kann ein bisschen rausschauen.
Ja.
Rechts.
Ah,
Wir
links.
liegen zu Wort im Moment.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Easy.
Wow.
4, 5,
Easy. Ja.
5,
Achtung.
5,
Marcel.
Achtung.
Wow. Wow.
6,
Marcel.
noch 5, 5.
Ja.
Hard.
Wow. Wow. Easy.
Gut.
We'll put the guard in place. And the call
Feel
is the
more.
draw.
Alright, we know the speed here.
8-10 game speed.
Need a little more. Yeah, I'll give this to you guys.
Yeah, 8-10 game speed.
Okay.
Yeah, you can give this to us.
Yeah. Right on top, boys.
Yeah, let's make this good.
A great chance to score two. Already setting the one, Team Canada.
Yeah, let's go, buddy.
That's okay.
Yeah, you're good.
We saw these
Hang
guys
in a bit.
carry lots of stones for their skip yesterday.
Go ahead, Braden.
They're
Mine's
on
getting
it
good.
once more. Dragging
getting
this
perfect.
coast to
Yeah,
coast. Can it get
All
it
right,
all the
guys,
way there?
Keep going,
Trying
keep going,
to
keep going,
keep
going.
this one alive.
Okay, great.
It gets close, but not close enough for the Canadians. Just a single point on the scoreboard after 2 ends of play in this gold medal game. It is Canada 1, Switzerland
Look at him, boys.
0.
It's a good throw.
Easy
Ja,
do's.
ich sag, das
Easy
ist
do's.
nicht
Gut.
Ja. Amerina.
Ja.
Okay.
You're good.
Tight. Mine's nice.
Mine's okay.
Make sure you're tight, guys.
Mine's good.
Great spot, Zach. Atta boy.
How about Zach?
We get going again. Third end now. Canada, Switzerland. Just a single for the Canadians. In the second end was a tough draw together for two.
Yep. Gotta go.
Just coming up a bit shy. It is Switzerland with last stone here.
Felix. Ja, wichtig.
Drawing to the wing. And this third end. Normally a tactic we see employed by teams maybe looking for a blank end. Do you think the Swiss are already looking to control the even ends, or is this just a defensive approach?
Either, to be honest. I would have thought they would have put up the corner guard here.
Breathe. Just nice. Whoa.
Obviously quite happy to blank this
Yeah, go ahead,
end.
Braden. Good there. Good there. Good sweep.
That's good.
There is Another game in the venue this morning. Scotland, Germany, they play for bronze.
And Scotland's James Craig. A nose hit for 2 at the second end. Blanked the first end. And no bother. So 2 on the board for Scotland.
And that is the score after 2 ends played. Scotland with that 2-point lead. As we see
Same way you had last time.
that classic cat and mouse game, looking for the first hit and roll in behind cover, the teams.
Control.
Yep. Whoa. Close.
Yep.
Yep. 5.
Ready.
Hard. Hard. Good sweep, Gordon.
Weniger. Viel. Whoa. After. Yep.
So looking for the peel and the one in the house. No problem. Great shot.
Wow.
And Felix Eberhard.
So no stones in play. From Brandon, Manitoba, Braden Payette, a proud curling city. Host of the 1995 World Men's Curling Championship. Of course, that was won by a local as well, a Manitoban, Kerry Burtnick. Also
Really
with that
walking. 3.
very famous tuck delivery with the corn broom, as we see
Get a bite.
by the Canadians here this morning. And of course,
Nibble it. Great sweep, Zach.
they won
Get a bite, buddy. Good.
and they beat Scotland. And who skipped that team, you might wonder?
Free shot. If you could put it a center guard, it looks like they're gonna rip
Gordon
it in.
Muirhead.
Indeed.
That's why I was going to tell Zach.
And
to play
he
himself.
must have been tucking as well back then. Maybe not. Just the children.
No. No, Gordon never had a tuck delivery. Maybe goes up on his toe now and again, but no, his 2 sons. Eve, she doesn't have a tuck delivery.
No, but Glenn and Thomas Muirhead. We see employ that delivery, and
Ooh. Here, big.
you always see a few around the world,
Zach.
perhaps looking to Manitoba for inspiration.
All right, well.
Oh, it's good.
Lots of good
Good.
players.
Really nice.
Certainly been very successful with it.
Well, you had the Kerry Burtnick, of course, and followed by Jeff Stout and Mike McEwen. And in recent years, Matt Dunstone. Marco Hersley.
Easy. Good.
Interesting how they look to blank this third end. By drawing to the wing with their first, that's really seemed like the game plan. And I think we'll get our answer in the next end if it's to control the even ends, or if they're just looking to keep this really open, perhaps frustrate the Canadians.
No, you're here.
Sick.
You're here.
We'll find out if they throw a corner guard in the next end and look to score.
Good. Good, bud.
Yeah, it does tend to be the second half of the game we see this tactic played more often. controlling the even ends.
Well, do you ever try and throw your opponent a curveball tactically
On the hole. Close.
instead of playing what they expect you to play?
Down. Whoa. Finish.
Just do the opposite.
Yep.
And have them scratch their heads.
Oh yes, you can do that.
Easy. Too heavy. Good.
Of course, the risk of playing for the blank is at some point you might actually miss the last stone to blank the end. Saw a lot more of this back in the day before the free guard zone.
Top 8. It's good.
You would also see it as well if teams were quite tight on the time clock. Maybe just have a quick end to bank some time, but now that it's thinking time and not playing time, I haven't really seen any team struggle with their clocks this week.
Yeah.
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 Oh. Okay.
Just easy.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Queen.
Well, this tactic is
Whoa.
something
Queen. Jack queen.
we saw from Pat Ryan. Of course, born in Winnipeg as well. For
Good throw.
perhaps the slightly older curling fans might remember the Ryan Express and his team, their ability to just peel any rock in play, often leading to low-scoring games. I think perhaps one of the reasons why the free guard zone was introduced in the first place is getting so adept at peeling stones, it became a bit boring. Which is
Yep.
why we have this interesting game today. But blank here, Switzerland not wanting to play ball. Let's see what they do in the fourth end. The score still 1 for Canada. And no score for Switzerland, but they keep hammer.
Skulle bare lidt nervøs til.
Ja,
All right, boys, let's steal. Steeler force. Probably throw the center.
Yeah. I'll give you the same way to give you last then.
Yeah, wait is perfect. Much less.
There's the guard, eh?
Yeah.
He wants to forward.
Where's the guard right now?
Okay, Braden, go ahead then. Hasn't curled yet.
We're
Walk it to a center, boys. How's it go? Really tight. Good. Nice shot. Good sleep, boys.
So nice close guard.
Yeah, meaning Canada just definitely not wanting to come into the rings and allow Switzerland to play a hitting game, but we see them throw the corner guard, so that tells me Switzerland just looking to control the even ends early. And what's the thinking behind that? What's Why the even end so important to the curling teams?
Yeah, so they're looking, this is the fourth end. They want to go for their 2 here. And then force at the odd ends. And then they score in the second half of the game at 6, 8,
That's
10.
good. Top 4.
So they've got 3 chances
only.
of scoring in the
Mine's
second
really good.
half
Top 8. Top
to
4.
Canada's 2.
Mine's
But I'm
really
sure
good.
Canada will
T.
have different ideas on that.
Mine's really good.
Nothing
Really
always
slide.
goes to plan.
Wherever it's hit. Sit on, baby.
Okay, good, Zach.
You guys think that was that much more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Switzerland have obviously come in with a very clear game plan today.
Recht mee als voor.
10. En warten.
Okay.
Share heavy.
Achter.
10.
Yep.
In de 4.
Whoa. Easy. Achter. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Kief. Ja, vrienden. Mooi.
Trying to bury that as much as they could. Canada do lie short. They can now try and get one top 4, control that 4-foot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hard
line.
Payet.
4.
Very consistent
Hard then. Yep.
throughout
Hard,
the
Zach.
whole
Hard, guys.
competition.
4. Really hard. Gotta bounce, gotta bounce, gotta bounce. Okay. I'll just give you more ice, Braid. Not bad.
So, comes up light.
Midboard.
Ja, weer close hebben.
Hij is gelijk voor, is goed.
staan.
Oké, is goed. 11.
Okay. It's good.
Turn a hole.
Felix,
Yeah.
keep it hard. They know this guard could cause them problems. Want to remove it and keep the shooter in play. Doesn't spin back in. But opens up the centre.
Okay. Board or hack? I think hack.
Certainly
Should
more
bust a
to
bit.
roll to now for Switzerland. 2 corner guards.
Hack.
Whoa. Whoa.
Good hack.
Close.
Good
Close.
hack.
Whoa. Jordan.
Mid
Whoa.
heavy.
Very important to throw
Jordan.
the
All right,
exact
Jordan.
weight called for.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Definitely see overthrows being penalized on the surface here. Payet doing a good job of fishing that one out.
First one I hair soft, it's just yours compared to Zach's, it's that much different. Because if I gave myself the same ice, I would have racked my guard too.
Okay. That one was a little firm. That was bump.
Yeah.
Switzerland coming around
In de
the
4.
call it a half centre guard,
Veel plaats.
trying to use those red stones as
Voor de
backing.
4.
Put this top 4. It's hard for Canada to remove
Lift de pennen.
with their own stones behind it.
Arjun. Ja. Bring naar wit. Hard.
Just
Wie,
not
wie,
finishing
wie?
as much as they wanted.
Cheese.
Coming up just a bit shy of weight.
They're first, I'd say.
Sometimes you do tend to
think they're
kill the line if
shot.
you're having
If they are, it's
to
barely.
sweep hard from the
Give her a
very
run.
start and all the way down.
No.
Jade picking it. If they ever come back here, we freeze. If they make this good, we freeze.
I don't hate picking.
What do you see?
Picking, I just think they make it better.
Hey?
This just doesn't get us a lot of good, right?
Well, yeah, but also the freeze gets us nothing, right? What else do we do?
Play the run.
Up to you.
I mean, I don't hate the pick.
Okay.
Do you guys hate that?
No.
I don't really see times else.
The only worry
Feel-
with the pick is Germany. Sorry. Switzerland could put a better one round.
Yep. Hard. 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 Good.
Does peel.
Plays it well.
So Marco Hösley's turn to play this draw. Want to throw enough weight so they can let the stone curl naturally. And I can always go at the end to try and maximize the curl.
Plats! Var fyr! Plats! Marcel! Hinne fyr! Alles Marcel!
Still needing to curl here.
15-0!
Lots of room on the guard.
Fifty.
But comes a bit deeper. It's a better spot for Switzerland.
First. Backfish. That's it.
15-0!
Pretty close.
Easy line. Line's fine.
Wait's close.
Yep. Whoa. Where are you?
Back 4.
Whoa.
T.
Yep.
Whoa.
Close. Close. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, off. Really good.
Really nice shot.
Komt hinten af.
Makes it more difficult for Switzerland to remove that.
Fast naast, hè?
Ja. Ja, zo. Zo, ja. Good.
So to play a quiet weight. Tap back. Try and draw to the inside of that stone. Past the guard.
Iets tap.
Square there.
Achtung, Linie! Klären!
Hek!
Oh,
Marcel!
Marcel! Marcel!
Can't afford to be hitting this on the high side.
Felix! Oh, Felix!
Well, does and rolls all the way out. Switzerland line one, but certainly a nice pocket for Canada to come down onto or in front of.
All right, let's roll it. Speed's good.
A real missed opportunity there.
You throw what you threw in the second end there. Even.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we'll get that there.
Okay.
Like,
Let's make it.
same speed as last end even, so what you threw was like back 4, back 8. Let's make this good, buddy. I think we gotta go.
Line's good.
Real close.
Felt good.
Line's good.
Felt good. Easy if you can.
Room right now. Room.
Head up, head up.
All you.
Good. Line's good. Line's perfect.
Make it good, guys.
Right on it.
Line's great.
Right on it,
Want to
boys.
freeze right on top here.
Hard.
Braden.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
Not fully frozen, but pretty good there.
So straight there, right?
Be tough to get that one out for Switzerland.
Hard, Braden.
What a sweep
Keep going.
again.
Keep going. Keep going.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
Net sneller. Ga net sneller.
Moet
Hoor
je
ik
het
er al.
inside zien. Ja, ist okay. Aber mit Freeze Tap Hand ist okay. So.
Ja, zo is het oké.
Ja.
Gaan we maar zeker rijden. Gewoon plus af, ja.
Ja, kann es ein bisschen weniger geben. Du hast ihn
Sag mal,
recht
der
Inside
Felix.
auch gespielt.
Zij is nou de Felix.
Freeze. Smooth tappen.
Play a little freeze tap here.
50.
Ideally just trying to tap the redstone a foot back. Sit on top. Play this line a few times now, Switzerland.
Wow. Wow.
Platz. Viel Platz.
Voor de vier. Wow, wow, wow.
Achtung.
Lots of room again.
Hard. Komt nog goed. Wie lang? Voor de vier.
Gertz trying to carve this one in.
Hard bij die af.
Line looking better now. Do they have the weight to move the shot stone here? They do move it a few inches. So
His only shot is this for 1. Or
two.
this for 2. So just
No, he
plug
still
the
has that
hole.
for 2.
No.
Yeah, he
I think
does.
so.
How does he know?
Much better
guess he
line
hits
there
it
from
on the high
Switzerland,
side.
but just not the
He
weight.
top, no.
Crotches it, right? But then,
I think this
hits
is
it
the
high.
top 12.
yeah.
I mean, we just go try to stagger these a bit.
Yeah.
Like
Top
here
12.
or here's good.
Okay.
Same height.
Should be close.
Yep.
Canada seeing the only shot for Switzerland to
fine.
score 2 here is to run that guard back onto the yellow.
Just stagger those 2 guards.
Yeah.
You got
Top
nothing.
12's good, hey?
Yeah.
Same weight or hair less even?
Hair last for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's
We
make this
don't even
good,
have
buddy.
to be in the house.
No.
It's all about line.
Yeah, let's make this good.
You can hear Gautier saying, let's stagger the guard.
Definitely less.
That way Switzerland won't be able to run it in.
Okay, whoa. 2.
Whoa.
3. 3.
Whoa.
Gotta
Gotta stop.
Sit.
Sit.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Okay.
Good boy. Comes a bit closer. And a bit more lined up than they were hoping for. Wanting that a bit half-checked, so
Simply inside house.
possible to make for Switzerland, but certainly tough.
Okay. Is okay, ja?
Is it worth the risk here, Rona? Could you just draw for 1?
They could if their game plan is absolutely scoring at even ends.
Yeah.
The draw to the button is there.
Recht in.
Ja.
Als je naar de ding gaat goed.
Obviously they want, or would ideally score a 2,
Ist gut. Ja, siehst.
but they're only 1 down on the scoreboard, so
It looks pretty tough. I mean, that yellow needs to catch the shot stone fairly thin, not to jam on the back yellow.
yeah, it's risk versus reward at this stage in the game. And they're only 1 down in the game. Draw the button for 1.
Clearly, Switzerland wanting to take their chances. Yves Stocher, last stone, 4th in, and it's a big one. It's a big call. Double race, double to score 2, but this is nowhere close. And I wonder what the coach might say. Very tough shot to come off for the 2 when the button was open to draw for 1 for a tied game. Instead,
Zwei machen.
Canada will steal, leading Switzerland by 2 after 4 ends played.
Or that, I guess.
Or Brandon.
Ja, algemeen. Gooi nou zijn post in. Nou, hier in.
Ist sie.
Easy does.
Zwei machen.
Line's good.
Heads up.
Easy, easy, easy.
Line's good, guys. Running like you're close.
We are. There right now.
Make it
Big,
good.
Big.
14-2. Yeah, you're here. Sit down.
Sit.
Good.
Good throw. We got good, Zach. It's our fault.
Fifth end of play, Canada, Switzerland, men's final. You see the medals, the prizes, the trophy.
Finish good.
It's not very nice of them to just put it out there for the players to have to look at the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had a wee sneak peek, but they'll not look at them again.
But I was always told to keep my eyes on the prize.
Better. You're a good one here.
But that didn't help you.
Here, let's wait.
Touche. Touche, Rona. Switzerland trailing Canada by 2. You know, I want to go back
Make sure, guys. Make
to
sure.
the last stone there, fourth end for Switzerland. That seemed like a very audacious call.
Ours goes. Ours goes.
Is it a little bit of desperation or just wanting to
Attaboy.
play the hero shot? Or merely thinking they won't get too many chances to score a 2 on Canada and just taking it on?
Certainly could be that just desperate to score their 2, but you need to play the scoreboard. You need to, you know, they really wanted to score at that fourth end. Tactically, they played the third end to allow them to score at the fourth. So the button was open to play the draw. And from a skip's point of view, the degree of difficulty on that raise was so much greater than just a draw the button.
I think it's one to use that problem.
Well, if you look at the stats throughout the round robin for Canada, they have what we call a force efficiency of 84%. So it means 84% of the time they give up a score without hammer.
Keep on.
It's just a 1, and that is some crazy numbers. It just means it's extremely hard to score 2 playing this team.
Good sweep, Zach.
And you wonder if that might be in the back of the mind of the Swiss, thinking we're going to have to take every chance we get of a multiple end, because we might not get another chance.
Elbow. Marcel. Yeah,
But I
Marcel.
think throughout the end as well, Switzerland had the chance to get to the inside of the shots. They were trying to tap back and try and generate something, but it didn't work in their favour throughout the end. So you've just at some point to press the bail button and think, okay, we're just going to have to take our 1 here. We'll go for it again the next time we have hammer.
The other interesting stat on the opposite end is for Switzerland.
Yep.
And their efficiency with the hammer
Go ahead.
is only sitting at 21% coming into the playoffs.
Whoa. Yes, yes. Roll it away, roll it away.
Some
Big roll, big roll.
alarming numbers.
roll.
It's the 3rd lowest of the teams in round robin, just meaning they're not very efficient at all, scoring 2 when they have last stone. So of course you have the team with the 3rd lowest last stone efficiency playing against a team who has by far the highest force efficiency. You'd think for Switzerland to score 2 in this game looks like a very tall task. And now we see a pickup for Switzerland. This stone catching some debris. It's actually going to turn back and close to curling onto the Reds after all. That's a tough break for the Swiss. Just a part of the game, though.
I think so.
I think so too. Just testing.
Yeah, very frustrating.
You ever like trying to roll it to a center?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Yep.
As you
Really
say, it's
nice.
part of the
Clean,
game, and
clean,
you
clean.
just have to accept
Really
it.
good throw, Jordan.
Sweepers do need to keep up with their housekeeping and keep the ice clean.
It'll be very tough to score 2 now. No corner guard in play for Switzerland.
That's my one.
One thing they have excelled at, though, the Swiss, is stealing. Stealing 15 ends in the round robin. Best team through those 9 games. As we take a look, looking over Scotland playing Germany, it's the Scots up by 2.
And attempted double by Scotland, jammed, left Germany lying 1. Draw here for 2.
I need someone to use that call.
Great shot from Sixten Toptek. 2 on the scoreboard for Germany.
Whoa.
It's all tied.
Marco Hösli makes the double look easy. The Swiss, I think, just bailing out here with that pickup, thinking, let's take the blank, let's carry the hammer into the halftime and control the even ends again. Anyway.
They're ready.
Hard brain.
Keep going.
Hard brain.
Just
Good.
So nice to see you.
so another blank here on the cards. Only 2 points scored in the first half.
Stop! Achtung! Whoa! Go! Felix!
We've rarely had low-scoring finals in the men's side.
Easy.
To find a game that had less than 8 points scored, you have to go all the way back to 2002, when the juniors were hosted in Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. It was a Sweden-Canada final between Erik Karlsson and David Hamblin. It was a 3-2 win for the Canadians.
A little bit control.
Brain.
We still have hope. We'll have a few more points of yet, Rona.
Hopefully. Yeah, I think they'll have the 5th end break, chat with coaches, and then come out second half of the game, and we'll see a lot of stones in play.
Nej, ingen rolle. Har du vänt till pil?
Ingen rolle, det är skott. Jag måste på som
Certainly if Canada keeps their 2-point lead, and Swiss will have to start taking more and more chances and making full use of the 5-stone rule. Just a bit unfortunate with that pickup here in the 5th end.
Whoa! Achtung! Whoa!
Pil! Pil!
Yep. Hard!
Oh, and they've left a guard in play.
Close, you gotta hit it.
Well, it's not in for sure.
It's not in for sure.
Not in for sure.
Canada could come
wouldn't say
around
that.
it.
Yeah, we got like an inch and a half.
I think it's worth the
What's
risk
that?
coming around
Inch and a
here.
half.
Yeah.
Let's hit it and try to roll on.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
not going to take it
We'll
on.
split
Too
otherwise,
worried
probably.
about maybe over curling and tapping the yellow in. Of course, if you missed the house altogether, Switzerland
Roll.
could potentially split that in for 2.
Whoa.
But, you know, you don't have to be too cute with the guard. You can draw back of the 12-foot, just get it buried,
Hard.
and
Keep
you
going, Braden, keep going.
Hard.
probably force Switzerland.
Gotta roll.
So, a little cautious here. Jack Gauthier. I mean, you definitely hate to make a mistake in that situation, but, you know,
Yeah,
gold
but-
medal game, take your chances.
You've got to be positive and look, you're going to make the shot. As you say, you could come round to back 12 and then force Switzerland to draw for 1.
Well, wasn't feeling it.
Yep.
But I suppose at this stage, Canada don't need to take chances. They're 2 up on the scoreboard.
Very true.
Hard!
And do they get the unforced error from Yves Stocher here? Anyway, they do. Oh, no. Not the score. Switzerland we're looking for, but they are on the scoreboard. 1 point for the Swiss. Canada will take the hammer back now with a 1 point advantage on their opponent. Half-time for the teams, a 5-minute break. To talk to their coach and alternate, we'll have a look at some of the highlights, and we'll be back with the sixth end very soon.
Break yesterday?
Wow.
I don't know what. I don't know. What was
No,
going
he
on.
did not.
We must not have had John.
He was saving for the test after the game, but he didn't get pulled.
Well, boys, patience gets rewarded and smart play gets rewarded. Yeah. Like eventually, right?
We just aren't playing dumb. Just
yeah. Peel the guard and make them try and blank, and then boom, they don't blank.
If they blank, they blank. If they get forced somehow by stuffing a guard, then
that fourth end was your best end for sure.
Yeah, that fourth really was really good. Even the second wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
second we just slid deep on a few.
Yeah.
We're still figuring out weight for that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think by the fourth end, you pretty well figured out what the weight was. And
yeah.
And then you managed to sweep Jacques Rock into a really great position. So
I didn't want
Moment. Aber vielleicht ist es besser, trotzdem besser, dass wir können stehlen und wir können Trick and Force und so. Ja. Irgendwann müssen wir sowieso spielen. Irgendwann müssen wir angehen. Stone position. Yeah. Degree of difficulty, what you leave.
Yeah.
Play. So let's play a great sixth. If we force them into one, okay. If we make a mistake, we take the point.
Gleich spielen wie gestern die zweite Hälfte.
Ich wollte sagen, jetzt machen wir das gleiche wie gestern. So Scheitchen drauf. Jetzt bringt es mehr Risiko näher. Nicht blöd, aber wir müssen schauen, dass wir den Match immer noch eng behalten. Sogar zum Schluss und dann hat jeder.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first 5 ends. Canada, Switzerland. A blanked first end takes us to the second.
Keep going,
it was a draw to score 2 for Canada. Gauthier just coming up a bit shy. Scores the single. We do get another blank in the third. So in the fourth end, Switzerland with the chance to draw the button, to tie the game, but went for the big shot. Doesn't come off. Would hand Canada a steal. And the fifth end, Switzerland looking to put another blank on the board, but unforced error from Yves Stocher, and keeps the shooter in play in the house, scores the single. So at half-time, the score is a 2-1 game in favor of Canada. And we see in the other game, the bronze medal game, Scotland and Germany, they are tied, still playing the fifth end. Taking a look at the numbers, it's been a well-played game by both teams. Pretty open play in most ends. Certainly could have been a tied game after 4. Switzerland taking a big risk in the fourth end. They get their score of 1 in the fifth, so still a very close contest. But Canada will have the advantage coming back onto the ice for the sixth end.
Spelen naar Jesse.
Super 16. Ja. 5 is ook oké. 4-5. 5.
Nog længere. Axel plads. Yves. Hardy, spring nu. Hard, ja. Good, sir.
With that stone up for Switzerland means we're just over halfway in this gold medal game. Of course, that is if we don't get an extra end. Still a very close game. Canada with a 1-point lead.
Mine's good. 5.
Also with last on advantage here.
Mine's good. 5. You.
Sixth end.
Mine's perfect.
Mine's really good.
6. 14-6. Should be close.
Not going to
Never
get
have
too
to touch
involved here. Canada will come around the center guard.
Good.
Just coming a bit deep here. Bilaka just behind the button. Switzerland will gladly try and come right on top. What did you make of the first 5 ends, Rona?
Interesting. I'm surprised that Switzerland didn't draw for their 1 when they were 1 down. And they have played a very cautious game.
And of course their game plan a bit foiled with the miss in 5 as well. Scoring their 1 unwillingly. Which means Canada control the even ends on the second half here.
Mine only right now. Mine's great. All you right now. 8.
Yeah, which is clearly what Switzerland wanted to do by the tactics called in the third end of the game.
Real big.
That girl. Let it work. Let it work. Let it work. Let it work.
Okay. It's not bad.
Just those 2 feet heavy again from Bilaka. Not getting the inside
Just doesn't want to finish
of the Swiss stone.
That was a bit bigger too, though.
5, 14-5, 14-6. 6 times.
44.
You hear the split times. 14-5, 14-6, and that's back 4 weight out of hand. So nice, just rapid.
Switzerland would like to come off the inside here.
Nice.
Really nice.
Very good. That's just great weight control by Felix Eberhardt. So with that setup, Canada looking to bail out early. Braden Payette playing 90% through the first 5 ends, looking for the run back here. What's he got? Just a red stone in the back.
Sorry, Braden. Great throw.
Close. Had to be on that earlier.
That's good.
I'm sure they'll get a few more chances.
They have given themselves a corner guard that can be used as well.
Yep.
As the round progresses.
Pretty good game by Eberhardt so far as well. Just a bit hard on himself at times.
And this one over curling.
Yeah, sure.
Canada can see
You can
enough
play it
of the
like firm and try to stick it, but if you don't, you don't.
top yellow.
I like that. Firm.
Okay. You get 2 in a row, it's fine.
Yeah. Just make sure that 2.
Yeah, keep it clean, exactly.
Close peel. Peel.
Yep. Hard,
Zach.
Whoa.
Oh, gonna wreck on the center guard.
Okay.
And that spins in via the corner guard.
Those interns are just moving.
Come on.
Those are just curling. Sorry about your first one, man. It just
So,
Is this Switzerland's chance here to put some pressure on Canada? We did mention the most prolific team in terms of stolen ends all week. Saying how the stats show it being a bit unlikely almost for Switzerland to score 2 with hammer, but definitely good at the stealing game, and that might be the key to winning this game. Certainly having some good setup from their lead. Marcel Gertsch getting the better of Sakri Belaka on a couple of the ends.
Achtung, Felix.
Achtung, sehr nah. Linie ist tipptopp.
Well, we've seen so many times if the setup for Canada hasn't been the best. Braden Payette or Jordan Peters very often is able to bail out. Switzerland coming a bit deep here. So Jordan Peters with a chance to clear house. Runs it back and does open up that forfeit. Yeah, can't give Canada too many chances.
So accurate with the high hard ones.
Good sweep, Zach.
Shot.
The only benefit for Switzerland out of that is the centre guard is still there that they can use to come around.
It is a red one, though.
It is, and we know what happens when Canada have got them out the front. However, there is the red at the back of the fort for a potential jam with a run back.
So important for Switzerland to just keep making these draws, keep forcing Canada to make the run backs.
Felix! Oh, nice, Marcel!
Big sweep early, all the way down. All the way from the Swiss front end, and they drag it so far. I really did think that was going to be anywhere close to the forfeit. Unbelievable sweeping job.
Really good.
That seemed to curl early as well, and they just held it all the way down.
I see.
Gertsch and Eberhardt. And seconds later.
Yeah, all that effort to get it there.
Jordan Peters will run it back and remove it from play. Canada sits 2.
That one came up.
Good pair. Yeah, I was watching center. That's why I looked up.
The Swiss sweepers have hardly got their breath back after that last one, and Jordan Peters has already played the run back.
Change of play for Switzerland now. Of course, Canada lying 2, still that centre guard belonging to Canada. Becoming a bit too risky to come around again. So, still with a chance to get a force here are the Swiss.
Turn all. After.
Close.
Help. Yeah. Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Yeah. Hard. Hard.
Playing the hit and roll. Just going to roll too far. Didn't seem to panic too much for a line.
I'll just draw.
So now a great opportunity for Canada
Or nose, yeah.
to set up their 2 here.
Come right here.
If we nose, he might draw.
Yeah. Or hit and roll.
Or play the double in off.
I don't hate this. I mean, I don't mind this either.
What are you guys seeing?
I don't know if we nose, he's probably gonna hit and roll or straight draw, right? But then
Probably
we got the
drawing.
red. If we ever go deep, we're forced. I don't hate nose.
I don't hate nose either.
Yeah.
I think he might try the roll.
Yeah, let him.
Okay.
Right on the nose.
Firm.
Even if you roll in. Yeah, I don't mind.
I like this.
We can still get our blank also.
Should come up at the
like,
end, Jordan.
Worst comes to worst.
Firm. I don't know if he's going to draw or he's going to hit, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's make this first.
Yeah, just stick it right there is really
Yeah,
good.
really, really good. Firm?
Yeah.
Are they playing the double
got it,
because
bud.
it's
It's
the
okay.
best call, or is it a bit more of a safety shot? It's getting rid of a couple of counters.
Yeah, it's safety as well, but they can lie two after this, and you know the head's open for Canada. If Canada even score one here, they're back two up on the scoreboard.
Yep. Yes. Hard, Zach. Hard. Firm. Hard.
Glaka trying to hold it for his skipper here. And right on the beak. Doesn't get the double, but actually pushes that yellow in behind their own shot stone. That works to great effect.
That's real good.
We two?
Yeah,
Really good.
that's perfect.
Really, really good.
Really good result.
So you can kill the yellow off the red if you need.
Good throw. Good result.
Good. Thanks.
So a real key shot here. Eve Stocker has to get the roll perfectly.
Hvis får en anden rolle. Og vi nu bliver sendt til gøre, det er der måske lukker.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn out. Felix, yeah. Hard. Hard.
This one hanging. Eberhard trying his very best to carve it in. Can they get the inside? Get the roll? Not quite.
Set 2.
Lange først til. Okay.
More or less a nose hit for Canada. Perhaps needs just a tiny nudge inside to score the 2.
We're good, buddy.
Give it to you.
Yeah, nose is good. You got her.
Like a hair roll in, but
Yeah.
nose is close.
Yeah. Throw it good. Let's make this.
Positive reinforcement from the front end.
Easy.
Clean.
Touch up. Touch up.
Could be the first deuce of the game here.
Whoa.
Touch big.
Clean. Whoa. Bring it.
Already up by 1.
Bring the mitt. Bring the mitt. Hard.
Hard.
Will they get there for Gautier? It will.
Shot.
2.
2 points for Canada. They are taking control of this final.
Go. Good on, boys.
It's a 4-1 game over Switzerland
Get on, boys.
with 4 ends to play.
Nice shot.
Altså, de har fått da in ausgeführt, die Bohrung ist vorher wenig gekommen. Aber auch sind es nicht viel mehr gekommen. Aber wir können auch probieren nochmal.
Boys.
Yeah, you're good.
Seems like all draws, right?
Yeah. I think we're good right now.
Oh, yeah, line's good. Easy.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. It looked like it though.
It looked like it was stopping.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Sit.
14-2.
2/3 down the chute.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was just dying.
We play the men's final this morning in Krasnoyarsk, Russia.
Yep. Yeah.
With that 4-1 lead, you might say Canada, they don't have a full hand. They certainly have a few fingertips on that trophy already. 3-point lead.
That was a good throw.
Sander Olvag joined by Rona Howie. Coming to you live from the centre court. Playing for gold next door. Scotland, Germany. They play for bronze.
Go ahead, Dan.
Nothing's changed over there, still a tied game.
Brains rock if you can, guys.
But for us, it's a 3-point lead for the Canadians.
Quite a bit.
For Marco Hösby.
Great brush. Good.
It's a bit reminiscent of last year's final. Tyler Tardy in Canada running away with the game.
Easy.
But very much within reach. Still.
Through. Yeah. Through. Okay, whoa. Sit.
See Switzerland taking full use of the 5-rock rule. 2 corner guards. Perhaps bringing that second one deeper than necessary.
I think this is good.
Yeah, Switzerland need to take advantage of that rule. Try and get a 2-back here.
Easy early.
As we know, Canada have not given up many 2s this week.
2.5. 3.
Line's fine.
3.
Well, in the round robin,
Gotta sit.
in 9 games, they only gave up a
15-2,
score of
got a
2
chance.
4 times.
Oh, we're good.
Never.
And that was the maximum amount of
Great
points
shot,
they
Ray.
ever gave up in an end as well.
That's good.
Tough cookies.
Certainly are, with the middle players.
That really came off.
Do you think it's fastest
The
yet?
ammunition they've got in their hitting power
think
with
it's similar.
accuracy.
Similar, yeah.
It's no wonder.
Go close.
To give up, did give up 1 deuce in the semi-final against Germany. But I'd say 5 multiple ends in 10 games, that's pretty good. Little hit and roll off the guard by Eberhard.
Do the same thing. If you try this now, it just goes right here. Okay. I only did the same thing.
What do you think?
See. Touch more even.
A little higher, guys.
About the same.
Always
Wonder
Zach.
if Switzerland can plug
Come
away
on, center
here,
a bit.
try and get their 2 back.
Go ahead, Zach. Help him out, Jordan. Help him out.
All right, Zach, you're going.
Still
They
3.
have been
still 3.
successful at stealing.
Whoa.
Good.
Nice, Braden.
4 ends still to go in this game. It's by no means over.
Shot, buddy.
Er schuift nou even gauw hebben. Is oké.
Ja, wir haben 3 Guard auf der linken Seite.
Kannst du den Shooter behalten?
Ja.
Viel, 7. Achtung. Ja, ja. Hard. Oh, ja, ja.
Felix Eberhard trying to open things up here and lift the one behind. He does that and gives himself another corner guard. So pretty good result. Best he could do there.
Certainly have enough corner guards now.
Yes.
It's more about getting some stones in behind them.
And Canada know that they can't lift
You
all
put
the
it here,
corner
he's got
guards
to go
off.
around the
So
center at least.
Yeah.
Do you ever double that long double? And sit right there?
That's not a bad shot. Nope, don't mind that. What do you see, Jordan?
Not a huge fan of the guard.
Yeah, I don't like the
agree.
guard.
I agree.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
You hit it thick, you just do the guard anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, so this shot gives them more options. Remove the corner,
Much a
try
half
and
rock.
roll over to the other yellow.
Yep.
But if they just roll and put up a centre guard, that's fine too.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Hard, you gotta go. Hard, shooter. Okay.
I didn't want to tap that yellow in to be a biter, because that could have been a second counter for Switzerland.
Kind of caught in between there.
Just caught in between the line of that one.
Shit, I was calling off.
Yeah, to
So
just
now-
try and roll it, straight roll.
Can Switzerland capitalise and get around? Nice shiny trophy.
Linie gut! Wo sind wir? Ein Platz!
So important to get buried here.
Marcel, Marcel.
Oh, it's heavy.
Gut. 4-3. Marcel, immer Marcel.
Ja, ich kann nicht.
Muss da.
Yep.
Ja.
Just follow them.
Ja.
Almost have to just come around.
I think so. Especially if we're one. Hey?
We're shot.
I think we still wrap.
So slides deep, back 12.
This goes through the hole.
You don't like the wrap?
No, yeah, I think we have to wrap. Because even if you nose it, we're just a big wall back here.
I like wrapping. Yeah.
Shouldn't do anything crazy for you.
I got 14.5 on his, so it's the same speed.
Yeah.
So Canada still lying. Jordan Peters quite happy to bring another one round.
Nice. Top 4.
Line's good.
Close.
Line's
Line's good. Line's good.
Line only.
Wait only.
Back one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still need a curl to be here.
Whoa. Bouncing back.
Yeah,
through.
go ahead.
We're through.
Also just a bit heavy,
Wait.
Come on.
but does the job. So Switzerland get a second chance.
A little faster there, you think?
Oh, it's top 4.
Really have to bury this. Top tee.
Yep.
Linie gut! Achtung! Ja! Ja! Linie!
Has to pass the guard.
Hard!
I think this one is gone.
Side inner.
Past the top guard. Actually ends up splitting their own yellow. Are they both on the rings? Just tried a bit too hard to get that one buried.
We're back here.
Yep.
Yeah, they do have two
Middle.
counters in, but now Canada lying too.
So I was giving Braden for his guard. Was like right here.
Let's take a look on over. It's
We were
a
just
tied
crossing.
game, Scotland-Germany playing the 6th end.
And Germany lying 1. James Craig having to use the corner guards.
I think we have to wrap. 'Cause even if you
Angle
nose
red
it, we're
onto
just a
red
big
onto
wall back
yellow.
here.
I like wrapping.
Just goes over the top.
Shouldn't do anything crazy for you.
So a steal of 1 for Germany. They now take the lead. 3-2 after 6.
Yeah.
I almost gave you
Yeah,
on
same.
that guard that one, and it was almost. If I threw it better, I think you're in the house.
Yeah, I like that weight.
You do see the Yellowstone nibbling the rings at the top. But with Canada sitting 2, you can draw in lie 3.
Line's good.
Yeah, Switzerland
Line's
have
good.
just struggled to get these
Copy.
draws round behind the
Line's
corner
great.
guards at this end.
Line's
Line's
good.
really good.
Line's
Zach,
still good.
rock.
Yep. Line's perfect. Yep.
Zach.
Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Want to bury a piece here,
Good there. Good there.
and they will.
Buddy.
Spot.
Yeah, really nice.
Good brush, guys.
Just showing part of the stone to
Really good
Switzerland.
Really good throw. Attaboy.
So,
It's not easy
Vent oké, dan moet
for
het er ook
Switzerland to
wat
play the
dan.
raise.
Nose.
ja. Goed. Elfie.
Vent oké. Elf. It's sweet.
Ja.
If you ever wanted to, you could throw peel on the yellow and get both those
or like the peel, yellow, red.
Schauen beim Jam hinten. Roll, bis auf die.
Okay.
So schauen, dass wir sicher second bleiben.
Ja, ja. Das er ein bisschen was drauf machen.
Ja. Selfie.
Okay.
Playing the hit on that stone played by Canada.
11. Achtung. Whoa. 11. Yep. Yep. Ball. Hard. Hard. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Whoa. Come on.
This one gone early, catching their own yellow. It will roll all the way out, leaving Canada sitting 3 and a chance to apply the pressure even further.
Oh, I think we give him that.
Yeah, so where do we put this?
Could even go here if you wanted.
That's really good.
I like this.
I like that a lot.
Top 8, same weight.
Makes
Same
it
weight.
tough double, right?
Pay more ice. Where
Well, even if you do give him the double, he's rolling this way probably and giving us
hard to
2.
score. Hard
Yeah.
to score if we make this
I mean,
one
that
really
triple's
nice.
so tough.
Yeah,
I think it's for
you almost
one.
want to be here, like you don't want to come too deep.
No.
And if anything, a little wider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you could score through, but right here.
Yeah. Because that triple's for one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gave you threw it really well right there. So I'm thinking just inside edge.
Yep.
Same weight.
Same weight.
Even a smidge less. 'Cause we
Yep.
still didn't kill it.
Okay, top 8.
Just top 8. Like even in line?
Even in line. Make him. I think if we make that, he has to pay the draw.
Yeah, I think you can throw the same weight here.
I agree.
Yeah, dead even. Let's make this, buddy.
When you're lying 3, drawing to lie 4, sometimes a little bit easy to be complacent with the
touch more
stone placement.
Airtight.
A ton more though.
But really important to try and make the most out of this shot as well.
Curling a bit more early.
Just top
Put this
8.
in the perfect spot.
Tickle off of it if you
Could be
need to.
game over right here for Switzerland.
Top 4. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. Touch it a little bit.
This one curling a bit early. Wanted to keep this
Wicked,
one a bit
wicked,
wider
wicked.
to take away the draw.
Whoa.
Gets a bit of a chisel. Sits top 4.
Good. It's a good throw, buddy.
Certainly makes it tough for Switzerland, but
Real good.
the draw is available.
Good force. Really good force.
Yeah, that's good. Nice.
And you can see that by Jack just saying good force, expecting Switzerland to make the last shot here. It's always important to expect your opponent to make their shots, or else it's going to be a very frustrating game to play. If you do get a miss, I'll be very happy to pick up another point or 2. So for Yves Stocher, this is a must make. Last stone 7th end, trailing by 3.
Heavy.
Can't afford to let Canada
Run
run away with this game even further.
Yep. Hard.
Look the rock. Look, Rob.
Hard.
Starting to bend.
Whoa.
Are they past the reds? They are. How deep does it go? A bit too deep, I think. And that is a steal of 2 for Canada.
Yeah. 2. How many?
2 red.
Canada will lead 6-1 in this gold medal game. Is there any way back for Switzerland?
Good sweep, JP. Thanks.
Krass. Easy.
Ja.
Machen wir 2.
5.
Ja.
Also machen wir 5. Ja.
Top four. Let's go. Line's good.
I like that.
No, that's what I mean. I like it for sweeping.
Line's good.
Only you need to kill it. Stay close to it.
Looks
Real
good.
nice. Stay close
Make
to
it nice, boys. 14-7. Should be perfect. How boy, Zach?
Team
Go,
Canada
Zach.
will
Boy.
get the
Perfect.
8th end going, which tells us Canada just scored, and it was a steal of 2. They lead Switzerland 6-1. Start to wonder if this game is already over. Such a good front-running team, the Canadians. It'd be very surprising if they let the Swiss back in here. But 3 ends to play for Switzerland. Nothing to lose at this point. They're just going to have to
Go hard.
go aggressive, take all the required risks, and see if they get the payoff.
Hey. Stay on that side.
It's potentially a 3rd gold medal in a row for the Canadian men. And last time that happened was between the years of 05 and 07. Kyle George with the 1st, and then the back-to-back titles by Charlie Thomas.
Heads up, guys. Heads up.
And the biggest run of titles started off with John Morris in '98. He went back-to-back. Then Brad Kuhn, Brad Gushu, David Hamblin. 5 straight titles. That's the record. Maybe this is Canada just going halfway to taking that record. We need 6 straight titles. Becoming increasingly harder, of course. Curling is growing elsewhere in the world. See the comparison at leads for the game. It is Garic, the Swiss lead, getting the better of Bilaka. He's had a tremendous game.
Finish good.
Yep, really good setups. Just not being able to finish it off, Switzerland.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Tight. Okay.
I think top 12. If you're
You think
tight,
so?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
So the same weight you threw last end.
Yeah. Hit even a smidge more.
Yeah, with
So
the new
I was tight.
5
Just a
rock 3
smidge,
guard
yeah.
zone. This 5th stone is always the key one now.
Yeah, go only a few years back, you'd be allowed to start peeling corner guards, but
Mine's good.
you're really being forced to keep stones in
Mine's
play.
good.
Harder to play
Jordan,
defense.
Mine's really good.
Weight's good. Tapping it
Go
here.
if you can.
I think Canada
Now,
coming into the
go
rings
ahead,
here.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Perfect.
Don't feel like throwing up
Shot.
another guard for Switzerland to potentially use. They're up by 5 here.
Yeah, Canada don't need stones in play.
Dat moest van drag.
To see Felix Eberhard throwing a good game as well. Swiss front end
11.
have been really good in the game.
11 out. Wat? 11 out. Oh.
Need to keep the shooter in play, but they won't. They're going to roll out, and that is a real big mistake.
Go which one? I don't care.
That is priority number 1, chasing a game. The thrown stone must be in play. I know that just hangs on
Clean. Good.
by the bumper, but certainly needed to be in the house there. No worry for Canada where it lies.
Got phlegm in my throat.
Nice. Good try, bud.
It is a minimum of 8 ends required to play the game.
Verlenge. Finish good. Marcel.
Depending on the result of this end, we'll see if we actually get to see another end in this final. It's a very quiet Swiss team.
Yeah. Make
At the
sure,
moment.
right? If you hit the guard,
Yeah, I like control.
control gets it out.
Control.
Yep. Right to it, Braden. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Canada still working hard.
Yeah,
Big.
Don't want to take anything for granted. Just keep the focus until the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to lose the focus
Didn't look like it on the
when
time.
you've got gold medals to play for. You really want to just remain 100% focused, concentrate on every single shot.
Oh! Viel Platz! Achtung! Felix!
Vroeg Länge. Is nur knapp
Felix!
Meter. Hard.
Gertsch and Heberhardt
5, 6.
giving their all. But it's not going to be enough. The wheels are coming off for Switzerland.
Can't we just hurt ourselves by peeling?
Throw the guard.
Marco Hösli,
Yeah.
for him,
Top 8 even.
history
guard
seems
or
to
top
be
8?
repeating itself.
Seems dumb, but
Is that dumb?
Not a bad game by
it
Hösli
seems
by
like
any
if we
means,
rip, we're
but
just giving him
look
another
at
chance.
I agree. I don't
Jordan
mind
Peters'
biting the
numbers,
pulse,
91%.
Like, do you hate that?
If we go,
Very hard to
go
play
in
against
here,
those
Here
numbers.
he's playing that hit and flop.
I don't like a guard. I think if we're gonna throw it, we have to throw it in the house.
I don't like that because that just he's just straight wrapping again.
What do you see, Jordan?
I kind of like going in.
Jordan doesn't
I
like
honestly
the peel.
don't hate a timeout here.
Yeah.
See what John thinks.
Canada will call a timeout, so like we said,
Just 'cause
definitely not
this is
taking anything for
terrible, right?
granted
I think
here.
we can't do
deuce.
that.
The deuce if we do
Well,
that.
we
make
can only
sure
hurt ourselves by trying to
You
peel.
don't give Switzerland
Even if we
any
single
glimmer
peel,
of
Unless you
hope.
just do single peel.
Well, like the single peel just gives him the same shot he
That's
just
what I
missed,
mean.
right?
If anything, I think you got to throw that.
This cannot count it.
Well, yeah, it still could.
Yeah,
Do you ever just play the scoreboard and straight peel and make everything they get to?
Well,
That's
sitting-
my only thought. Is
we're
this,
sitting-
this
we're
is
sitting
still
nice.
like
It's a scoreboard
I
call.
agree.
a
I agree.
two here still isn't terrible.
I know,
No,
but, what
but-
do, like it's hard for them to get a 2 if we go here.
Yeah, but three's probably still in play.
If we go there,
Not
he's
really.
probably going to hit and flop off that
What do you
one
see,
still.
John?
Pretty easy force if you peel, isn't it?
I don't think
We
so.
probably give up 2, which is not the end of the world though.
Not probably, but there's a chance to.
I mean, if we rip, he wraps. If he's wrapped perfect and we can't get it, we rip again.
Well, what is he gonna do
Then-
it with
then
the
he's
middle
gotta play
stuff?
that,
I
yeah.
he might just freeze and I can rip it, but then
He
I
might
rip
just
the
try
open
this.
one and
He still gets his deuce.
yeah.
I
If
guess,
we go top
you know
8, he's just got, you
But
know,
even
a
if
yellow
he-
in front of wall or red,
If he
right?
makes the wrap perfect, he's fourth shot. We can still
Yeah.
follow him down
Do you
in
like-
fourth.
Well, you
what do
really
you like
only
here?
you're doing that or you're
think
doing
that's the
that,
call.
right?
What do you think, John?
I don't know. I like peeling the corner.
I think
but-
peeling the guard's a call.
all right.
Even though
I-
it's counterintuitive, I think peeling the guard's
I
a
think
call.
it's the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard call. Because even if they get their deuce, we're up 2 with playing 9.
Absolutely. Play the scoreboard. You're 5 up. If you lose a 2, it's not a disaster.
It's just a safe call.
I
We're good.
like this call.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Nice throw, good.
Certainly Switzerland with lots of work to do still to score their 2 in this end.
So, pass it.
Linie squat! Achtung!
10. Hinten 4.
Oh!
Hinten 4.
Linie stiept op. Achtung Marcella! Ja!
Looking to lock this right on.
14-8.
The shot
Linie
stone.
super.
Trying to weld it right on there. Weight was perfect by Hersley, but just over curls a fraction. Scotland play Germany next door. A bit of drama unfolding in the south end.
Yeah, top 8 even.
Yeah, Scotland got an open draw for 3 anywhere in the paint. James Craig just hangs on in the back ring, so a big score of 3.
Scotland leading 5 shots to 3 on Germany. As we see the big kick. With that kind of thrust and precision.
That's the best.
Jacques Gauthier will peel that Yellowstone out.
I guess that's the best you could have done.
Throwing 91% for the first 7 ends as well. Certainly has
Yes
been
and no. I
the
mean,
Canadian
if you lose
back
everything,
end
he wraps the corner, right?
getting the better of
That's good. Good throw.
Hersley and Stockhout.
Yeah, pretty thin to pick it off. And I wasn't about to call a flag.
No, I wasn't on either.
Not to take anything away from Payet and their trusted lead, Bielaka. They've been sweeping and making so many shots for their back end, not only in this game but all week. A tremendous team effort.
Achtung! Ja.
For the Swiss, it hasn't fully come together quite yet. And they might have left this freeze a bit too long.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
Apologies by the front end here. Left that a bit too long.
Yeah, so this Canadian team, they lost their opening round robin game and they lost their last round robin game.
Here, last, Jordan.
1-all, 7 in the middle. And they've an outstanding performance, semi-final and final.
Yep. Yep. Green. Green.
Takes out their own. Switzerland will be drawing for one here.
Good. I wanted to hit it a bit.
Zal ik cover? 50. Zo de botten. Hoe veel horen.
Such a clinical performance from Canada.
Dat kan ik graag. Zit zeker dit? 10. Finish, oké. Toetsen. Ja. Ja. I'm practicing, can't do it. Hard.
How far can they drag this last stone here in end 8? Get in there to score the one. Do they get there? Oh, not sure if they did. Gonna have a thorough look here.
Yeah.
It might be red.
One red.
One red confirmed. Canada steal another point. Let's see if Switzerland has had enough. 2 ends left. Well, they might want to still enjoy the gold medal game and maybe finish off on a high note here. We're going to go one more. Well, Canada will lead 7-1.
No point in playing rocks and play.
We're up 6.
I love through, Jacques.
I like trying it here to make it good, then we...
Yeah, I don't mind 1. You're throwing them fine.
Yeah, I really like
Mine's good.
So you can go, guys.
Make this one good, guys. $14-8. Really sliding.
I think this way slides more than the other way.
6. It's good, buddy.
Good, bud.
They gotta take 3, steal 3.
We're live from the Crystal Ice Arena for the World Junior Curling Championships men's final.
Okay. Yep.
Canada with a massive
Switch,
lead
switch,
on
Carl.
Switzerland. A
Easy.
7-1 score. You know, the stats coming into the game certainly did paint a picture. And it told us Switzerland was going to have a hard time scoring a 2. Not only because of their lack of efficiency, but just about the Canadians and how very few multiple ends they've given up this week as well. And it's becoming quite clear that the Swiss are having a hard time utilizing last stone. Only scored 1 point so far in the game. They have hammer again.
Squirtlinie. Gas curl. Gas curl.
They're going to have to
Curl.
need something very special to turn this game around, and you wonder if it's, if anything, just to finish on a high note.
I'll take it, Zach.
Canada will be throwing their second stone and third stone through the rings. They don't see any point in bringing more rocks in play. They could really afford to give up a 2, a 3, and a 4 here.
Yeah, you heard them saying at the beginning of the end, even if we lose a 3, they would have to then steal a 3 for an extra.
Jullie is goed. Achtung, ja, ja. Pick. Ja. Ja.
Trying to get round behind this guard. And they're past.
Oh boy.
Yep, really nice come around. Felix Eberhard has done all they can with that.
They're good.
Whoa. Zach. You're fine. Hard, Zach.
Even let him have his 3.
Vijf. Linie is goed. Ja, gas slim. Ja.
Oh boy.
Just replacing the guard.
Still working hard. Marcel Gertz.
Such a high corner.
It's no double, really. Okay. I think it doesn't really matter. We might as well just rip that one again. Okay.
It's a scoreboard call.
It's just like a third.
I like just one.
Yeah.
I like this
Even
one.
if we give him 3, right? We're fine.
Pretty cushy lead for Canada.
Hard! Shooter, 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 shooter. Get out.
Even with that, they're not really making any mistakes. Not letting the focus slip.
It's good.
That wasn't the cleanest throw.
For them, it's just keeping the emotions in check. One more end before what it certainly looks like they can let go and see themselves become world champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in last night supporting the women's team.
Easy.
Easy.
Even though they were playing a final early morning today.
In and out.
It's great in the juniors when
heavy.
they all support each other.
In the field.
Alles.
Looks to be Canada's 21st gold medal since its championship start in 1975.
Clean. Clean. Really nice, Jordan. Put away.
So of course, with the already 20 gold medals, the most successful nation at this championship, followed by Scotland with 10 golds. We find Switzerland tied with Sweden with 5. Like we mentioned earlier, Switzerland's never beat Canada in a gold medal game. They lost all 5 times they've met.
Wenn da nimmt, ist okay, dann gehen wir hinten rein und spielen dann den Freeze. Wenn Guard nimmt, machen wir dann den Freeze.
Okay.
Ist gut.
Ist gut. Haben wir der oder der? Der ist weiter vorne.
Der.
Oder der?
Kommt nicht drauf an. Der Turn gefällt mir ein bisschen besser.
Kennen wir, ja. Ist gut.
So with another title here for Canada, that would be a 5th gold medal in the last decade for the Canadians. What does that tell you about Canada's junior program and what they're doing over there?
They're definitely doing something right. And just the volume of curlers in Canada.
Good.
You know, the level of competition that they play week in, week out is so high that any team coming out of Canada is going to be a strong contender for their title.
Well, yeah, and then he makes the hit and roll.
That's probably a good thing for the rest of us. They can only bring one team here. Certainly a few teams could do well this week, even with competition getting more fierce around the world.
If he makes the freeze, I just blast that one. That's
Canada still
You can see enough of it, yeah.
often at the top of the
Any
podium.
more ice?
It's all good, buddy. Let's go. Sorry, Jaw.
Clean.
The competition is so fierce in Canada. To actually win the Canadian title is a huge accomplishment in itself.
Good. Sorry.
Probably should have just ripped it out, but no well. Not bad.
Good throw. Sorry about that.
Oh,
It was a big clump of fur.
it didn't. I'm glad you did that instead of it picking.
Haben wir sie nachher auch noch rausbekommen?
Kannst du es ganz leicht
Ja.
probieren?
So. Ja.
Ja, das ist so.
Oven's
Mer
godt!
heavy, heavy. Vorne
Oven's
4.
godt!
Nur Länge. Wo sind wir? Innen 4. Innen 8. Innen 12.
Started the week with only one win in the first 4 games, Team Switzerland. So certainly done well to turn it around and make it to the final. It was a tough decision by the team to bring on the alternate, Marco Hösli, to skip.
Peel right here. You don't think I go here? Yeah, just like that.
It's obvious that
Maybe.
I think so.
As long as we hit it, this one's
had
gone.
a positive effect on the
If we
team.
throw Peel at this, that back one goes, hey? No matter what. Yeah, play it.
I think let's try dead nutting it.
Sure.
Peel.
And I think
Just half I even know.
Yeah, half
if you would ask the Swiss after 4 games this week if they would take a silver medal,
It's close to getting both.
they would probably
As long
take
as you
it.
get the back one there, you're fine. Like, just make contact with the top one, you should be good. Anywhere high.
The
Still-
calf looks really close to getting both.
Yeah. Go, it's good, buddy. Let's go.
Last stone of the end for
Yes!
Canada.
Hard, buddy.
Hard!
How many yellows can go? 1 for sure, maybe 2. It spins, and it spins all the way.
Oh boy.
Jacques Gauthier leaving nothing to chance. Already a world champion,
Is that out?
being alternate for Tyler Tardy back in 2018, but it's a whole different thing to skip your own team and play every game. And
That wasn't quite a mirror.
I'm sure there's no doubt this one will feel a lot more special for him. Last 9th end for Switzerland. Drawing to score 1. And you must think this is surely the last stone of the game. Gloves already coming off for Marcel Gertsch.
Well played.
It is coming into the forfeit for the single point. Switzerland has the last say, but it is Canada to be victorious in this gold game, and we've known it for a while already. And finally, Team Canada able to let their emotions out. They were patient for so long, just kept the focus. They'll win 7-2.
Let's go.
Not too hard. I want my hands.
World champs, baby. Come on.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
World Junior Champions,
Let's go.
Team Canada.
Thank you.
What a week for Zachary Bilaka, Braden Payette, Jordan Peters, Jacques Gauthier, of course, alternate Thomas Dunlop, and coaches John Lund and Jeffrey Hofford. A team effort to be proud of.
Good for you, man.
Oh, man. McDavid socks, baby.
It's the McDavid socks.
Now you got to.
Yeah.
You got to go
Yeah.
for your interview right away.
Yeah.
And then you guys, we have to go. We have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The presentation.
What a
Perhaps not the
David socks, maybe.
Game we all wanted.
Oh.
But if you're on Team Canada or Canadian,
Oh, yeah, 90% game.
I'm sure you're elated to see Canada rise to the top again. A third title in a row. We'll take a look back at some of the highlights from this morning's game and see if we get a word in with the winning skip. We can see just one game being played in the Crystal Ice Arena, and is the bronze game still ongoing. Of course, the women will play later this afternoon, both the gold and bronze games. We have Jacques Gauthier.
Well, Jack, many congratulations, World Junior Champion. How does that sound?
Unreal. Yeah, it's going to take a while for it to set in, but yeah, unreal.
As a team, your force efficiency this week has been phenomenal. How confident did that make you feel coming into this game?
Yeah, awesome. I mean, we got two guys in front of me that can really, really hit. They're animals that can hit, and if it doesn't go my way, doesn't go our way, we've been fortunate enough to make some good, big draws at big times, and I think that helped us out and definitely played a lot in their confidence for sure.
Were you surprised how defensive Switzerland were in the first half of the game?
Yes and no. I think they junked it up with us in the round robin, and I had a few shots to make some big ends, and I missed them. So I think maybe they were just trying to feel us out. It was our first final. I know that their skip, who was throwing third today, played in the final last year, so he had some experience, and we didn't have that. So maybe he was trying to get an easy miss from us. But I thought the boys played really well. We played really, really relaxed, and I think it showed.
So how do you sum up your week in Russia?
Phenomenal. It's been unbelievable. Just besides winning, I mean, like the venue, the volunteers, you know, all the competitors. Like, I got nothing but respect for everybody that we've played, and it's been surreal.
Well, many congratulations, gold medalists. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very happy Canadian skip, enjoying a tremendous week in Krasnoyarsk. Not only winning the title, but enjoying themselves on the spectacular venue. They've made it a really big event, the locals, and everyone enjoying it. We'll also have a word in with Marco Hösli of Switzerland.
Marco, just didn't seem to get out the blocks today. What went wrong?
I can't really say yet. We had some problems with the weight and the draws, so we weren't as precise as yesterday. And the Canadians, they made it better, so there was the difference, I think.
And Canada played a very clinical game against you, but at the fourth end, did you think about the draw rather than the double raise?
Yeah, we thought about it, but we decided to try the double for a deuce. But it didn't work, so that's how it is.
But you're world champion, silver medalist. You must be pretty happy with that.
At the moment, no, because it's always hard to lose a final. But I think in a few hours, when we can look back on the week, we can be happy about silver as well.
Oh, many thanks for speaking to us. Congratulations on your silver.
Always tough to lose a final, but I always hope that's going to keep them hungry for more in future. I don't think it's the last we've seen of both these teams. As we see in recent years, a lot of the teams at the World Junior Championships making that step into men's play very quickly, being successful.
very much.
Thank you.
Very well played. Congratulations. Well played.
Thank you.
It's a kiss. Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. A bit of a shake.
Let's take a tiny look back at the highlights of this gold medal game in the 6'10". Jacques Gauthier making the nose at the score to keeping Canada well ahead of Switzerland in the 7th. Really tightening the screw on the Swiss. Yves Stocher having to draw. The forfeit comes up a little deep. And that leaves Canada stealing another 2 points.
Yeah.
In the 9th end.
That wasn't quite a mirror.
Trailing by 6. Switzerland just getting the last save, putting a second point on the board, but won't be enough for the Swiss. Canada will pick up the title with a 7-2 final score. World champions. So that will wrap up the men's competition this year. Thank you so much for watching in Canada, Switzerland, or anywhere in the world. It's been a treat. And there's one game left to play. It's the women's.